Example number 73, solve the following simultaneous logarithmic equations. Log x squared y to base 2 is equals to 2, and 11 plus a half log y to base 2 is equals to 3 log x to base 2. So start with the first one. Let us start with this first one. There you have log x squared y to base 2 is equals to 2. So what do you do here to get rid of the log? This is base 2, meaning you introduce log to base 2 the other side, isn't it? So the other side you introduce log 2 to base, a log of a number to the same base is 1, isn't it? Are we together? So if you do that, the coefficient 2, this coefficient 2 becomes the power, isn't it? Are we together? So after you've made that coefficient 2 the power, what do? You now have log as a single term on both sides of the equation. You have log to base 2, isn't it? You can now ignore the log on both sides of the equation. Are we together? So you end up with x squared y is equals to 2 squared, but 2 squared is 4. Are we together? 2 squared is 4, meaning this first equation you've expressed it in the form x squared y is equals to 4. So that will be our equation 1, isn't it? You've expressed the form x squared y is equals to 4. You go to this second one. Look at that second one. So this second equation, we have 11 plus a half log y to base 2 is equals to 3 log x to base 2, isn't it? We must have the same base on through. So this is base 2, this is base 2, meaning we introduce log to base 2 here, isn't it? So there we are going to have 11 log 2 to base 2. A log of a number to the same base is 1, isn't it? 11 log 2 to base 2 plus a half log y to base to be equals to 3 log x to base. Are we together there? Then after that, what do we do? What do we do after that? What do we do? We get rid of the coefficient, isn't it? So it means this 11 becomes the power. So that is log 2 raised to power 11 to base 2. Then plus this a half becomes the power. That is log y raised to power half to base 2. That one is equals to this 3 becomes the power. That is log x cubed to base 2. Then the next step, you one term on either side of the equation, isn't it? So that one will be log to base 2. If you factorize log to base 2 outside here, you remain with 2 raised to power 11 times. Because of addition goes to multiplication, isn't it? You get 2 raised to power 11 times y raised to power a half. You are done. So that when you take back the log inside, this multiplication will go back to addition, isn't it? To be equals to log to base 2. If you factorize outside, inside we have x cubed, isn't it? So after that you ignore logs. You ignore logs. So if you ignore logs on both sides of the equation, what do you get? 2 raised to power 11 y to power half is equals to x cubed, isn't it? So, what is 2 raised to power 11? What is 2 raised to power 11? 2048. So this is 2048 y raised to power half, isn't it? So it means from here we have 2048 y raised to power half is equals to x cubed, equation 2. So we found equation 1 and 2, isn't it? Are we together? We found equation 1 and 2. So can you now start? Our equation 1 here is x squared. Our equation 1 is x squared y is equals to 4. And our equation 2 is 2048 y raised to power a half is equals to x cubed, isn't it? What do? So you can make y the subject in each case. Are we together? So this equation 1, if you make y the subject, you divide both sides by x squared. So from equation 1 you get y is x over is 4 over x squared. Are we together? So it means in equation 2 where you see y, you put the value y, you substitute this equation 1 in equation 2, isn't it? Where there is y, you put 4 by x. You put 4 by x squared, isn't it? Yes. So we are going to get 48. Then our y is 4 over x squared. Then it is raised to power what? Power half. To be equals to x cubed. Now look here. The power outside is for everything inside, isn't it? So you know 4 is the same as 2 squared, isn't it? So can you now do it? This is 2048. Power half times power 2, so you remain with the 2 raised to power 1. Which is just 2, isn't it? Then you move power half times power 2, so you made with x raised to power 1, isn't it? Which is just x, lots of indices, isn't it? To be equals to x cubed. So can you simplify? 2048 times 2, 4096. Then you multiply both sides of the equation with x to get rid of this x in the denominator, isn't it? So you get 2046 is equals to x cubed times x is x raised to power? Is x raised to power 4. So what is x? You found x raised to power 4 to be 4096. Meaning for you to get x, you raise both sides of the equation to power 1 over 4. So power quarter times the power outside times the power inside, you remain with x. So what is 4096 raised to power 1 over 4? 1? 4096? Yes, good. This guy is doing the right thing. He's putting it in bracket. That's very good. 8. You found 8. Good. So the answer x is 8. After getting x to be 8, what is y? Remember y was 4 over x squared. Meaning it is 4 over 8 squared because x is 8, isn't it? So what is y? 1 over 16. 8 squared is 64. So 4 over 64. 1 over 16. Which is the same as, you can just leave it as 1 over 16. Are we together? So you found the solution of x and y using by eliminating the logarithm.